Hello, my name is Greg Moore and I'm from Richmond, Virginia in the United States. I've called Cuernavaca my home for the last 3 years and am proud to call myself part of the Uninter family. Since Cuernavaca has been showing up so much recently in international news broadcasts, websites, and social networks, I'd like to share a little bit about the truth about our beautiful city. Cuernavaca, the city of eternal spring, is a moderate-sized city about an hour and a half south of Mexico City. Its streets are transited daily by thousands of tourists, business people, and families. Because of its perfect location, Cuernavaca enjoys a temperate climate year-round, with summers that aren't too hot and winters that are very comfortably cool. As you've heard in news reports, there has been recent violence among drug dealers here in Mexico. Most of this violence has been isolated to the northern border states of Mexico, but recently has infiltrated the streets of Cuernavaca. It is important to remember that Mexico is not a violent country. The drug-related violence is largely in response to the continued battle against the drug dealers by the United States and Mexican governments. Fortunately, for those of us that live here and for the people that want to visit this beautiful city, the violence seems to be generally between the drug dealers themselves and has not affected the civilian population. As a one-time visitor and Spanish student at Uninter, and now as a resident of this beautiful city, I can say that I feel completely safe moving around the streets of Cuernavaca. My life personally has not been affected directly or really indirectly by any of the violence that may have occurred here, and really it's an afterthought in my daily life. Most of what I know about the violence between the drug dealers here in Mexico, I hear the same way as you do, reading it in the newspaper, looking on the internet, watching TV. I haven't experienced any of it directly. As you can see, people in Cuernavaca move freely through the streets on a daily basis. They go to dinner, they go to lunch, they visit with friends, they visit with family. All in all, Cuernavaca is a very wonderful place to live. Recently, some individuals on social networking sites and various major newspapers and news programs have greatly exaggerated the events here in Cuernavaca and in Mexico as a whole. We want you to believe us when we say that even though this violence is a concern, it is not something to be overly worried about. Here at Universidad Internacional, our first concern is your safety, and we will always make that our number one priority. Universidad Internacional receives over 3,000 students every year, and even with this large number of visitors, we have not experienced one incident of violence towards one of our students. In response to the recent violence, Universidad Internacional has taken the following security measures. On-campus security and additional police forces have been assigned to the school and surrounding areas. Mexican host families have implemented increased safety measures and will provide emergency transportation in Cuernavaca in the event that it becomes necessary. Universidad Internacional will continue to inform students of any situation which we learn of that may put their safety at risk. Universidad Internacional provides access to assistance via emergency telephone numbers which are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In the unlikely event that legal assistance is necessary, Universidad Internacional will provide such assistance to students, teachers, resident directors, and staff. For the last 30 years, Universidad Internacional has dedicated itself to giving an excellent Spanish education program to all of its students and ensuring the safety of those students while they spend their time here in Cuernavaca. Remember that Universidad Internacional is committed to ensuring that our students have a pleasant and safe experience while studying with us. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us.